I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see us.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Madden Mobile King Clutch, and today, guys, we are back on the Madden Mobile. No, guys, today, I'll tell you guys what I was doing. I was sitting at lunch, and then I'm like, okay, I got into Madden Mobile. I just finished my lunch. I was sitting there, I had like 10 minutes. I don't know what I was doing, but anyways, so I was sitting there. I got into Madden Mobile, and I'm like, oh shit, there's the Gauntlet crap. So I'm like, okay, sweet, it's Julian Edelman, as you guys can tell by the picture. I'm like, okay, it's cool. There seems like I liked last year for the Gauntlet they had JJ Watt, as you guys know. Then they had the it was Domination Von Miller, or not Von Miller, Rob Gronkowski, and then this year it's Von Miller and Julian Edelman, which is cool, and I like the whole blue thing. I think it looks sweet, like the Gauntlet stuff. And then, guys, also, if you are doing Domination, you have 4 weeks left. But, guys, this came out today, and it does cost 10 stamina, obviously, just like the Domination. But there is a few different things. I'll go overview it all, and then I'll tell you guys how exactly I beat it and give you guys some tips. So, I have beaten it 10 times, I'll tell you guys that, and it is a pain in the ass. And you're probably like, oh, to beat it 10 times, you probably have a freaking, like, 97 overall running back. No, guys. I have the 87, or this is, I don't even know what his base stats is, but he's an 89 boosted. It's the 88 team hero, David Johnson, with 91 speed. This is not nearly the best running back in the game, and I've beaten it 10 times, guys. I'll prove it to you guys. I've beaten it 10, and then I'll open them, and we'll do one of the packs. Which of the packs I think I really think they're stupid as fuck. It's, like, pissing me off. I've beaten this 10 times. There's the 10 packs. But, anyways, guys, you cannot trade in your old Domination collectibles. I like how they added this in, but guys, Madden Mobile, it's dying. They're not, I don't know, it's like dying. It's not as fun as what it used to be, and everyone knows that. Like, Jab made his video. MMG, like, pretty much said he's quitting Madden Mobile entirely, which is kind of bad, because then, he's one of Madden Mobile's most, obviously, popular YouTuber, and, he helps get people hyped for the game and everything. I mean, I completely respect his decision. I understand it completely, because this game is kind of dying. I agree with him completely. But, I mean, I'd obviously love to do more console, too. I agree with him. It's kind of getting annoying. It's not as fun as what it used to be, but I'm still going to make you guys these videos because I enjoy making them. Anyways, there's this Gauntlet Masters. Obviously, this 99 Julian Edelman. It has plus 5 catch and then plus 2 experience or XP, whatever it is, your whole team, which is cool. But guys, you need 10 of these freaking players, and then okay, so you need to get those 10 players, which you need 10 collectibles each time. And if you say you had like 2 of the or James Harrison or Phillip Rivers, then you trade them into here, and then you get 5 more collectibles. So you need 10 of these collectibles to get 1 player. You need to get all 10 players. So you guys realize that as you're playing this live event over 100 times, you're going to be 100 times if you were to get a new player every single time to get this Gauntlet Master, and you're probably going to get a few dupes. So you're going to have to play this event over 100 times, guys, to get this Julian Edelman. It will take you forever. It took me, I'll tell you guys what I did. I have 34 bars, or 34, like, each segments of stamina. So that is 3 times for each, you're gonna play it 3 times, and then obviously, once it recharges. So I played it 3 times, and I played it 3 more times. Then I had a level up, which gave me 9, and then I paid my 99 Madden cash for the what's it called? For the stamina refill, because I wanted to get all 10 for you guys and then be able to open one of the packs. All you can get is a 90 overall players. I just wanted to do it just because. Might as well for the first Gauntlet video. But anyways, I've beaten this 10 times, guys. I'll show you guys a few tips. Now, I have not beaten every single time. I've lost, it was probably a 60-40 split, winning 60% of the time, losing 40%. So the one thing is, guys, you're probably wondering, like, oh, how did you play it that many times in today without, wasting 10 stamina every time? Each time you guys lose, they give you 9 stamina back. So what you're going to want to do, guys, my best advice, the clock is obviously your enemy, the sidelines are your friend. If you're going out of bounds, if you run, okay, guys, you want to run to the outside, you do not want to run towards the inside, really. I mean, like, there it was okay because I'm trying to cut. But you definitely don't want to get stopped inside the 5-yard line, because otherwise it's really hard to get around that outside defender. So I'm just kind of explain to you guys how I beat this multiple times. We're going on pretty good pace here, but I'll try to juke this guy, and sometimes it's obviously not going to work. But if you know you're going to get nailed on the sideline, run out of bounds, because you'll get, the clock will stop. So, and you do not want to get stopped under the 5-yard line, because otherwise it's a pain to get past the 5-yard line. Like here, it's kind of, like, you kind of just have to truck and hope you make a miss. But sometimes you're screwed. So guys, and honestly, I sometimes will run around, but you do not want to run back and forth in front of the pylons unless you have an extremely fast running back. But otherwise, if you run behind the pylons, sometimes it works and get them chasing after you. But you obviously want your fullback to get a ton of good blocks. I have the League versus League DeMarco Murray, which does help. Which I'm assuming most of you guys have. It's like the best fullback in the game, I think. I don't remember. No, there was the Combine one. The one you could pull, I'm pretty sure. And he was a 99. But we're not going to get the win on this one, I don't think. because we're going to end up being like 200 short, and I'm not going to get the touchdown, and we're not going to have enough time to hike the ball. So as you guys can see, you're not going to win it every single time, but my best advice to you guys is run to the outside of the pylons. Make sure you guys get out of bounds if you don't have lane or anything, because if you get out of bounds, the clock will stop. Then there's like 3 seconds that will stay under the clock. And see, guys, how it says stamina. I have 13 bars now, and it says +9. So if you lose, you get a +9 stamina. So you guys should be able to beat it as many times you have in your stamina bar. So if you have 30 stamina, you'll be able to probably play it 3 times, but you'll just have to wait a little bit to refill your stamina bar. So guys, my best advice, obviously, run to the outside, like I said. The clock is your enemy. The out of bounds lines are your friends, and you guys have to get about 6 touchdowns. Yeah, it's about 6 touchdowns to win. I think 5 or 6, and then a few yards here and there. But you obviously want to try to break a lot of tackles, do some trucking. Also, if you do some juke, sometimes you'll get like wide open lanes. So if you're running at him, then juke inside or outside. But guys, just make sure you do not get stopped under the 5-yard line, because otherwise it's a bitch to get into the end zone, guys. So we're gonna open these 10 packs. All I'm gonna get out of these is the collectibles, but I just wanted to prove to you guys, like, I don't even think you can do the collectible exchange and get these collectibles. I tried it maybe like 25 times and I didn't get one, and I didn't get a domination collectible either. So I'm assuming you're not able to get these collectibles. I wouldn't make sense to me. So you probably just have to play the live event. You're gonna have to play this live event a ton of times to get this Julian Edelman. I honestly don't even know if I'm gonna do it, because you're gonna have to play the event over 100 times. So say you play it 10 times a day for 10 weeks. That's gonna be about a month and a half, 2 months and a half, 2.5 months to get this Julian Edelman. If you were to play the event 10 times a day, get 10 collectibles, and not get any duplicates. So guys, this card is gonna be a bitch to get. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's gonna be awful. I like the Julian Edelman. Like, I think it's a really cool idea. But why did they give us another wide receiver master? We had an Antonio Brown, I think, on like Halloween or Thanksgiving. Then we've had a few in the winter too. It's like, we don't need any more wide receiver masters. I would honestly rather it not. Obviously, it wouldn't have been a tight end, but we've had so many receivers. It's kind of making me mad. It's just, Madden Mobile's kind of dying. I'm still going to make you guys the videos, but it's like, I don't understand. I was going to do more counsel too, but it's like, I don't really understand what's going on. But hopefully we can get some. I know the only pulls you can get are all 90s, but hopefully we get something sick. But I like the Gauntlet runner ideas. I just wish the overalls were higher. Why wouldn't they just make the overalls at 95 so everyone can use them? Because then it's like, okay, at least if you do this pack, you're not going to want to keep the player on your team, because eventually you're going to want to get the Julian Edelman. Just make it so, like, we can keep the player a little bit longer and actually use him. He's just going to sit there until we get the rest of them. Because, okay, so we get this defensive end. I'll use the Cameron Wake, because the defensive ends and defensive linemen, there isn't that many defensive linemen and positions and everything in this game. But it's like, EA, just make it. You should have made it a 95 overall, then we traded in for the 99 Julian Edelman. And guys, I do not understand why they gave him a catch boost. We don't need a catch boost. Just give it to, like, acceleration, or not, obviously speed would be an OP, but give it like a 2 speed, or like, we don't need awareness, definitely not that, but maybe elusiveness or carrying. Strength. We've already have a ton of strength, but maybe agility, speed, or acceleration. Because we can't use the catch. The only things that benefit from them are the corners, really, and the receivers. And it's Madden Mobile. There isn't that much of a difference in your receivers, obviously, besides their speed. But it's like, you don't really notice the catching. Honestly, you hardly ever drop a pass. But it's like, I don't understand, EA. I'm gonna leave that Cameron Wake on my team. I just wish that, like, the overalls were a little bit higher. I'll go check out his stats, but without the boost and everything. But I just don't understand. Like, I wish the overalls would have been a little bit higher. I like the Julian Edelman. Okay, so it's 82 speed, 86 strength, 86 hit power. So, the stats are pretty good, obviously, but I don't know. I hope golden tickets come out soon. I'll keep doing the Madden Mobile videos, but guys, it's honestly starting to. I like it, but it's starting to make me kind of upset. I still like the game a lot. I just don't understand what EA is doing with this. I wish we could have done domination exchange, because I have a ton of domination collectibles sitting on my bench I can't use. I can't use them at all, and I have no use for them. They're just gonna sit there. So I don't know. I'm gonna either have to quick sell them, or turn them into the, what's it called? The collectible exchange, but I have some there, and I probably have some more scattered around my bench, but these are all alphabetically. And then there's a ton of more domination ones, as you guys can see. I'm not going to obviously scroll through them all, but there was a ton up there. And those are the rest, I think. Things are just trophies, I think. But anyways, guys, this has been the Gauntlet overview. Hopefully you guys can beat it, and just remember, run to the outside. You can sometimes use the pylons, use the out-of-bounds lines, and, don't get stopped inside the 5-yard line. Just try to juke them and truck the defenders, and you guys should be okay. Just run to the outside of the pylons. Hopefully this does help you guys out. Get the Gauntlet, Julian Edelman, quicker than I can and everything. Anyways, guys, it's been Madden Mobile King Clutch here. Hopefully, you guys have a great video. Hopefully, you guys are pretty hyped for this domination. I don't know. I think the cover art looks sick, though. But anyways, guys, peace out, guys. Thanks.
We'll be right back.